This the stuff that they don't tell you about hazmat right here. I gotta go to the doctor now.
Whoa! I got that!
Capture this strange video of the animal. Do you think this is normal behavior?
Let it die, y'all! It's breaking everything!
What's up, family? It's your guy True 5. This video right here might change your whole perspective. If it does, like the video, comment what you noticed, and subscribe to join the 5 tribe. Let's jump right into it.
I snuck my phone because I didn't know what the outside world was saying. And so I snuck my phone to see what people were saying. I've just been in this hospital and I couldn't get my mind around it. I had a stroke. I'm in fucking perfect shape. The clone shit threw me.
Yes.
When they said I was a clone, that made me flip in the hospital. That's it. These motherfuckers are trying to clone me. I didn't have a stroke. So I'm sitting in the hospital bed like these bitch ass. And then I saw me walk into my room. But I'm white, so I see the white me.
But he had a Caesar too, just
not
like you?
all that, the white me.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm like, and I'm trying to get their attention, and no one said anything. And I'm like, that's it. They trying to clone me. This motherfucker is all the thing. And so the next morning, I was out of my bed. I was standing there like Chris Pratt in Jurassic Park. I was like, what the fuck? And Dave was like, what's up, Foxx? I said, what's up, Foxx? I said, I know what's up. You trying to clone me, motherfucker. I saw the white clone, and I know why you're trying to clone me. And make me white, because I'll sell better overseas and all this other kind of So they had to call like my
Psychiatrist.
I had a psychiatrist on board, and I'm sitting in this motherfucker.
You read your conspiracy
I'm
theory,
thinking
and
I'm a
it's saying
clone.
yes.
And when the psychiatrist says, "Are you all right?" and I says, "Am I all right or am I all white?" I saw what happened yesterday. I saw, motherfucker, you trying to get the white motherfucking Jamie Foxx and it ain't gonna happen. So he just calmly goes, I think we're gonna lower your dosage.
You know, I'm trying to figure out why they laughing. Like what he's saying isn't a big deal or something. You know, it is strange that he have a popular movie out right now called They Clone Tyrone. And then now he just happened to come out and say this. Like they are literally talking about clones in the Epstein files. And people still don't believe this shit. Now, what if he's the clone and he don't even know that he's the clone?
Saying this at the risk of my account being shut down forever, and I'm willing to take that risk because I know what I'm about to say is true. There's something going on with time. I can't put my finger on it. I can't. But time now does not feel like time did in the 90s, and it does not feel like time did in the early 2000s. It doesn't. The birds know. The bees know. We don't see butterflies anymore. But they know as well. There's something with the moon, there's something going on with the time, and it's been altered slightly to throw things off. I can't put my finger on it, but I know what I'm talking about, and I know I'm not the only one experiencing this.
A meteor hit Ohio today. It was going 45,000 miles an hour, 6-foot diameter, 7 tons. Sonic boom hitting the ground so loud that people in Virginia and Kentucky could hear it. That happened today. I'm dead ass, it happened today. Now, in my expert opinion being developed 10 minutes ago when I looked it up, meteors are often hitting the Earth. I don't think this is to this degree. From my understanding, it is little ones that people don't really notice, not sonic boom ones. I don't think that's normal. I really need this year to chill out. Do you know these NASA scientists have the nerve to say 45,000 miles an hour is slow for a meteor? I don't think they found it yet. But I will say, if you can scoot on over to DC next time and hit 16.
Hey, if y'all live in those surrounding areas, let me know if y'all heard that loud boom. All types of weird things is going on in the sky nowadays. What's up with that? I feel like something is about to happen soon that we will remember forever.
Y'all, this is hail. This is hail. Do y'all hear that? I've never heard anything like this in my life. see good.
Have you talked to your mom and
Hail came through the ceiling in our freaking kitchen, y'all. It just, hail just busted through the ceiling in our, dude. Everybody's sunroofs are busted out. This is like a freaking scene from a movie. Get inside, y'all! It's breaking everything! Heads up, holy!
The last video is definitely suspect, but the videos before that are definitely real. Why the hell is it hailing so bad like that? I don't even remember the last time I seen hail, and I definitely never seen it that big before. Think about it though, everybody in that town gotta replace their car windows. Think about all the car lots as well. One of them even put a hole in her roof. That shit is crazy.
Wow, man, things are pretty crazy. I know, the world is a total dystopia being run by literal demons. Yeah, I know, it's awful. Anyways, I've been watching this new show that I am totally obsessed with. You have to check it out. Wait, what? The new show I've been watching. I can't remember what it's on. No, I mean, what about what we were talking about before? About how messed up everything is? Oh, yeah, I mean, it's terrible, but what am I gonna do about it? You see, your friend has the right mentality. What are you gonna do about it, you know? Well, I mean, what if we don't pay our taxes? Nah, can't do that. We will throw you in jail. You'll throw us in jail. Yeah, I know. Ironic, right? Come on, man. Listen to what he's saying. We should form a revolution or something. What time would you want to do that? Because I work from 9 to 6, then I have to run errands, then I go to the gym, and by the time I get home, it's around 11 o'clock, which is usually when I go to bed to wake up and do it all over again. Yeah, doesn't seem like he'll have time for a revolution, which means everything's going according to plan. To plan? Well, yeah, that's why we make you guys do all those things. You know, work a job, pay bills, pay taxes. It's all designed to keep you distracted enough so you don't all rise up against us and destroy us. And with what little time you have left at the end of your day to think about how badly the system is rigged against you, well, that's what entertainment and your phone is for. Oh my God, are you hearing this? Sorry, were you saying something? Oh, he was just saying how excited he was to watch that new show that you mentioned earlier. Oh, dude, you have to check it out. It's so good. It has that actor in it that you like. Wait, actually? That's crazy. I love them. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out then. When I'm done with work, of course. That's right. And the show goes on.
Damn, this video right here is deep. This is literally what's happening in today's society. People are so overwhelmed with bills and stress that they don't even have time to process what's really going on. You have to really sit down and make time for this shit to really know what's happening. You know how there are days in a week? We are literally in the days. The cycle keep repeating itself every week, Monday through Sunday.
This woman picked up a cat from the streets, but at night she captured this strange video of the animal. Do you think this is normal behavior for a cat or something she should be concerned about?
That fucker is huge, honey.
I hear the rain comes.
That's a huge one.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, bless us. Please bless us.
Yeah, that's something that you would catch on camera once in a lifetime. If y'all really pay attention to the video though, it looked like the rain stopped when it happened. What's that about? How the hell did everything go dark at the same time?
Make sure to take your piercings out. They're not joking. This is the video they should show everyone before you use an MRI machine.
Okay, here's 4 years of therapy in 1 minute. You really do become what you think. If you feed your mind garbage, you're going to feel like garbage. Emotions are not problems, they're signals. Fear shows you what actually matters. Anger tells you a boundary was crossed. Anxiety means you're living in the future, and it's a reminder to come back to the present. Motivation won't change your life, habits will. When you change your habits, everything shifts. Your past is a chapter, not your whole story. Learn from it, but stop setting up camp there. When someone triggers you, pause. That's a mirror showing you what's still unhealed. Control is mostly an illusion. The only real power you have is yourself and your choices. At the end of the day, it's simple. Your thoughts shape you, your habits build you, and your choices define you.
Everything that he's saying is 100% true. You know, I used to say in my videos, your future self is looking at this present moment, so do something to make a change today. We all have to practice how to stay in the present moment on a daily basis. Your mind tend to get caught up in so many distractions. You know, I actually created a free ebook called Breaking Free from the Mental Matrix. It explains the hidden systems that influence how we think and see reality. If you want it, the link is in the description below. It's free.
This was completely whole. Completely whole. I'm just sitting here like la 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 la. I look over. It's
Epstein is alive. Epstein is alive.
Did you hear about the waterfall that was just discovered in the jungles of Tennessee and no one's ever known that it's there? But what's crazy about it is what's at the bottom of it, because it rewrites the entire history of America and the United States of America. At the bottom is a cavern chamber that they said is full of Egyptian artifacts. In fact, on the wall of it, they said that there's petroglyphicers that tells the history of the world. And it's not quite in the Egyptian writing. They say it's more like a reformed Egyptian. But it says that man was placed on earth by our sky cousins. And that the United States is a land that's super important, is what it says. So I'm going to go down there tomorrow with Dr. Remy Demi. I'm super excited, a little nervous, and take pictures and see what other artifactage is. They said there's a chest that's locked, and it says there's a curse on it that says "Do not open." And so we'll likely open it to see what's inside, but I'll keep.
Hold on, did y'all notice about Tennessee? Because I didn't, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is a real thing. There's literally a rainforest in Tennessee. Am I bugging, or what he was saying in the video was a little weird?
No way, son. This can't be real, B. No! Shh! Shut up! Did you see it? It looked like he ran through the wall. Wow. Let me slow it down. Come on! No way, son. He went through the wall. Let me guess. The zombies are going to say that video was AI. But it looked like to me that video was real. Now, some lady said that she seen that on her camera. And I don't know who that lady is. Shh, shut up! But look, when it went through the wall, the dog came running out the other room. What the is going on in there? Stop playing with me, son. This video's for insane purpose only. I don't think that video is real at all. I think people are right. That was AI. Shh, shut up! People are saying that could have possibly been a time traveler that hopped into a portal and disappeared. You seen the picture on the wall move, right? Let me guess, that was AI too. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game right here, guys. You know what it is. Shh, shut up. But I tell you one thing. If I'm ever in my house and something comes running through the wall and disappears, I'm selling that house.
See, this is the type of video that you don't need to see, because you're going to be thinking that shit is on everything. But what if it really is, though? What if right now in this moment, you got that shit all over your hands and you don't even know? And you probably done put your hand in your mouth and everything. Shit, I don't even want to think about this shit. That shit would drive you crazy.
So if you're one of those individuals that every time you get stuck in rush hour traffic, you kind of say to yourself, how and why does this always happen at the same time? And why do I say that? Because there are a lot of people online that are saying that there are agents that specifically go out at a certain time to create traffic jams. You heard what I just said. Agents that go out to create traffic jams. And the claim is that this is being done so that people get frustrated, aggravated, and by the time they walk in their front door, all they want to do is unwind and relax. And they're not thinking about current events or who they should really be upset with. And what people are referring to are the higher ups, overthrowing individuals that are making our lives difficult and tough. And according to many unconfirmed sources, this is all planned. And a lot of people that have been thinking about this for the longest of time are now realizing that they're not the only ones complaining about the same thing over and over again: traffic. And if you think about it, it completely removes you from everything else going on in the world, because the only thing you want to think about is getting home and getting the hell out of that traffic. We've all been in that situation. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
If you really think about this shit really might be real. Most of the times the cause of traffic don't even be accidents. It be just someone driving slow. What if people really get paid to cause traffic? Because they know that it causes extra stress. And when you stressed out, it's like you too mentally drained to deal with anything else.
तो भाई एक सीन हुआ है, देखो अभी भाई, देखो आवाज सुनना। ओह अबे एक बार और भाई, एक बार और माँ कसम। आदि भाई एक बार ट्राई भाई, माँ कसम भाई, हम लोग अब फट गए ब्रो। मैं उतर रहा हूँ भाई, लिटरली ऐसा भाई, यहाँ पे ऐसे कर रहे हैं ना भाई, खतरनाक करंट आ रहा है ब्रो। लिटरली हम लोग यहाँ से निकल रहे हैं ब्रो, क्योंकि जो लाइटिंग इफेक्ट है ना भाई, फट के हाथ में आ गया। हम लोग निकल रहे हैं भाई, और वीडियो यहीं पे बंद कर रहे हैं। नेक्स्ट वीडियो।
So first is mermaids. Now you have a woman saying that her husband and her son seen a gnome running in their backyard. And she called it a gnome because she didn't know what else to call it. But those are duendes. You do know about duendes, right? It's about to be a long video. Let me tell you what happened. So short story short, this lady and her family moved to Utah from Vegas. So recently, while they've been outside cooking out, her husband and her son has been seeing this gnome or that duende running around in their backyard. So she does some research, and what does she find out? She finds out that people in Utah have seen them before, and they're not called gnomes. Matter of fact, look at this shit. So apparently this woman is the only one of the three that can't see it, and that's because of spiritual reasons. But if you know anything about duendes, you know duendes are very powerful and very possessive. Now for the story inside the story. When duendes gain a liking to you, start communicating with you, they become possessive if you ever try and leave from their presence. And I say that to say this. In the same video, she said that they put out a basketball and they put out a row of pennies to see if the duendes takes them, plays with the basketball. And I always say, stop playing with things that you do not know.
You know, natives and other lands claim that these things are very real. All these things that we hear about these creatures aren't just stories. Like, these things are really happening around the world. It just haven't happened to you yet.
This the stuff that they don't tell you about hazmat right here. I gotta go to the doctor now.
Y'all, what the fuck? Let me show y'all this. So I'm sitting here eating turkey, right? Y'all, that is see-through. See-through. What the hell? That is... Y'all, what? is this? I have never in all of my 31, almost 32 years of life seen anything like this. Hold on, I keep focusing it because, like, huh? What is that?
Hey, see-through meat is crazy. Are y'all out there eating transparent meat? Because that's what it looks like to me. That gotta be that 3D printed shit.
You guys know about the mattress theory, right?
Nah.
No.
Mattress theory.
Yes. Tell me why. If you look at mattress stores, a lot of them are across the street from each other. That's one. Two, mattress stores, they barely have anybody in there.
They never do.
How are you staying in business for years to come? You're beating out all the other businesses?
So you're saying that they're hiding things in those mattresses?
It could be laundering, it could be transport, it could be fronts. If you pay attention, really look at mattress stores, where they're located. A lot of them are near each other. They never go out of business. How many mattresses do you buy every year?
You don't.
You don't. So how many other times do other people buy mattresses?
You probably buy one every few years.
Exactly.
Realistically.
I mean, to stay in business, you gotta sell shit, right?
So you're saying they stuff in people and or drugs and or money, like cartoon
I'm not
shit.
saying any, I'm not claiming anything. It doesn't make sense. That's all I'm saying.
It's like the mall, though. What's all those stores in the mall doing? How are they in business?
I don't know.
Seriously, go to your local mall. Just look around. How's the fucking kiosk?
Yeah, a lot of them.
How are they in business?
I don't know.
How are they making that much money?
Especially with Amazon right now.
When's the last time you actually went to a mall?
I actually just went. First time in a
But
long
you like
time.
to buy like some clothes or whatever.
Nah.
What do they buy in malls?
That's what I'm saying. It's like always a bunch of empty stores.
It's fraud,
Yeah.
right? So if you really think about it, if these stores aren't selling stuff the way they are, especially with Amazon, the competition is crazy right now. Think about this. You have a large overhead, you have all this inventory. How are you staying in business? Now you look at a situation like the Leering Center in Minnesota and all these...
What the fuck is the Leering Center?
Well, the Learning Center.
Oh,
remember the Leering Center? They forgot the end. And the daycare fraud, right?
Oh, right.
So they have no kids, but you got $6 million a year for no kids. So you really got to look at all these other businesses because how are you staying afloat?
That's how they're going to crash the system.
They're going to
keep
start
exposing this. We're going to find out everything's a fraud.
Right.
Do they think we're stupid?
That's why we're $38 trillion in debt. And how are we able to print our own money, but we're paying taxes? Does that make sense?
How?
If we can create the money, why are we paying taxes? Does that make sense to anybody? You can just print it up, right? But we pay taxes. That's the fraud right there.
This whole place is built on it.
Does anybody else see this shit?
We're getting there. I'm telling you, that's why Trump is the last president of this regime.
Because once we show all the fraud that's going on over the next few years, when it goes from healthcare, when it goes to the school system, when it goes into all these other different industries, you're like, oh shit, what if all this is a fraud? We're done.
That's where we're going, guys.
Yeah.
Everything is literally a fraud. Even life itself. How are these mattress companies even staying in business? If you pass any mattress store, I bet you don't see no one in there. People nowadays don't go to mattress stores. They order that shit offline. So how are they really making their money? And back to what he was saying about debt. I always had this question when I was younger. How the hell are we in debt and the money is being printed out?
Epstein turned parts of our country into a playground for the super rich. Children, vulnerable kids from poor communities were taken, stripped, released into isolated terrain and hunted like animals. Guns, dogs, helicopters. For sport. Survivors describe Jay-Z and Beyonce being there on at least 3 occasions, laughing, directing, even killing when the moment felt right. I'm an inspector with the Lagos State Police Command, 15 years on the force. I've seen corruption, I've seen crime, but nothing like this. We have names, dates, locations, credible enough to open a formal case. My team wanted to move fast, issue international arrest warrants, request Interpol red notices, question Jay-Z and Beyonce through diplomatic channels. We had enough to bring them in for questioning, to seek real justice for the victims and their families who still wait for answers. But then the calls started, not from Abua, from Aya, very high. The message was the same every time. Drop it, shut the file, no further action. They said if we pursue this, if we name the celebrities or push for extradition, billions in development funds, health programs, security assistance would be gone overnight.
Nah, really let that sink in though. No celebrity has spoke on this situation. Like, none of them. That shit doesn't raise a red flag for you. It's almost like all of them know what's going on, and everybody else is just late to the party.
I know I be smoking, bro. Y'all know I'm high right now. Mount Everest contains marine rocks, proving that the highest point on Earth was once at the bottom of the ocean. Look right there, bro. What the freak? The highest peak we know right now got little fishes on it and shit. First of all, how tall is Mount Everest? Let's look that up. Let's find that out. As of 2026, 29,000 feet in the fucking air. Ain't that almost how high like airplanes be flying? They say it ain't no evidence of a great flood, but then you got shit like this going on, bro. Let me move. That big ass shit right there. On the top of that bitch, little fishes and shit. How they get up there? We all know fish cannot climb. I never seen a fish climb a day of my life. How the fuck they get up there? And they just got all this going on and I'm just high. Minding my business and I'm scrolling and I see some shit like this. And y'all better not tell me them motherfuckers was flying. Tell me now.
You know, if water was really that high, that would be different. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Alright, family, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, I also made a free ebook that goes deeper into some of these ideas. You could download it in the description below. I'll see y'all in the next one. We out, y'all.